Hey everyone, James here, and today I'd like to cover a topic which I don't think many people seem to look at when they play Roblox, the realism. Although this may not seem so, I actually really do like the additions I'll be talking about today, with the exception of one. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Now Roblox started off in 2006, and right from the start it was pretty clear that it was heavily inspired by LEGO. Its simplistic art style is really what gave the game its appeal. Roblox buildings consisted of simple shapes like rectangles, squares, cylinders, triangles, and spheres, and I personally really liked this. Character customization in early Roblox was simple, and many players liked this as well, unlike the avatars of today, which are pretty complex for the most part. In 2010, they added in something called packages, starting off with Robloxian 2.0. Fast forward to 2011, and we get something called voxel terrain. Voxel terrain, and in fact other aspects of this era, like the stamper tool, were quite obviously inspired by Minecraft. This new terrain was unlike the blocks that came before it, and finally, in 2012, more materials themselves were added in with better textures than ever. Around this time we also got something called Robloxian 3.0, better known as the man and woman packages. These two packages got mainly negative reviews from the community, but I don't think it really matters, and after all, we wouldn't have bacon hairs without them. Personally, I really loved this period in Roblox's history. Being able to hop on games and build things or customize my character with all of these new items really makes me miss old Roblox, and I can't stop thinking about how I missed out on all of this. In 2015, Roblox introduced a new type of terrain, smooth terrain, and on January 1st, 2017, all places using voxel terrain were switched over to this new type. This is the modern Roblox terrain you can find today. Seeing how the Roblox form is gone, I can't really look into what players' reactions to this were, but I'm going to assume it was a pretty mixed deal. Some people welcomed the new terrain with open arms, while others hated it. All in all, the community grew to incorporate it into their builds, and many of the new players didn't even know what voxel terrain was. I really like smooth terrain, and I personally think that if done right, it can be used to make amazing environments. And oh, the final swap to smooth terrain wasn't just the only thing Roblox had in store for us. 2016 to 2017 were extremely controversial years for the platform. We had the removal of ticks, the changing of the logo, the anthem, and many, many more changes and additions. The main point I'll be talking about is one which I really liked, R15. R15 was an improvement to the previous packages we had, as it opened up more realistic animations for the player in games which wanted to use it. It also improved upon the packages we already had by adding in animation packages. Many players may not have liked this addition at the time, but I really like being able to customize the way I move around. There was also a feature called scaling added to the avatar editor, and it allowed you to change the size of your character. Two other notable additions relating to realism added during this time period were the boy and girl packages, or as I like to call them, Robloxian 4.0. The hands on them look a lot like a human's. 2018 was not that big of a year, the only thing I can see relating to the realism being the new dynamic lighting. I really love any lighting changes to Roblox, I think they look great. 2019 was not that eventful. Wait, did I forget something? No, surely I didn't forget anything. What's this?
Hey James, you wouldn't mind if I just stole this video for a bit, would you?
Sure.
Hi, I'm Tombles. I make Roblox videos, duh, and I mainly just play Roblox. At the 2017 Roblox Developers Conference, a new feature was announced. Rthro, or R30, and a testing game was made for it. The game allowed you to try out this new Rthro package and a few others. As you can see, Rthro was going to look a lot like a human. I personally hated this version at the time, and I didn't think it fit into Roblox. From then on, we had silence. Not much from the developers, apart from a few leaked decals. The community was starting to think that this new package type wouldn't end up coming, but that all changed on October 28th, 2018. Roblox released something called Rthro in the form of new package bundles in the catalog. I personally think that this new Rthro is a huge improvement from the originally announced feature, and thank goodness for that. It looks less uncanny valley, but is unique enough to differentiate itself from R6 and R15. I wouldn't buy any of these packages myself, as they're not really for me, but most of them still look good. Now, with the introduction of smooth terrain back in 2016, new lighting, and Rthro, it really brings up the question, is Roblox trying to become more realistic? Back to James.
Thanks for talking about Rthro. What kind of content do you make on your channel?
I mainly make Roblox commentaries, gameplays, and other Roblox-related videos.
Thanks for watching, everyone. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe. And check out Tombles' channel as well. I'll be linking it in the description. See you on the next video.